Hey guys, this is Michelle here. So I want to go over a little bit on in terms of techniques for lip filler. So there's a couple of different techniques that we do in the injectable world. So basically, sometimes we would do more like boluses where we're placing small little balls of filler in the area that we want to create volume in. And then that filler is there, then plump the area that we're trying to build volume in. So in the lip though, most of the time, all of us or most of us use this thing called linear technique. So essentially what you're doing is you're using the filler and then creating little lines of like threads of filler so that it kind of create either volume in the area or the height in the area. So in lip filler, that is very common to use. The Russian technique is essentially linear threads lines placed in a specific way in order to achieve that Russian pulled up lip look. When you do that, because of the linear technique, you're only creating little lines. So like the lines are placed so many times that the needle has to go in and then go out, go in and go out, building those little threads of lines of filler in your lips. So it does create more inflammation and it does create more trauma to the skin, unfortunately, for like better results. So when you put boluses in the lip, which means that like little drops of filler but like in a ball form, what will happen is you might feel lumpy or you might feel a little bit kind of bulky in one area. And that's sometimes when clients come in and tell me like, hey, I found like a little ball in like specific area. So like it could be the technique that the practitioner is using when they are trying to fill the lip. So there are different techniques for different reasons. So I really like the linear techniques because the linear lines, one, I can build it as I want it. I don't want volume in like one area specifically. Sometimes I like to build that linear line into like a little shape that I want, like most of the time, so that it creates more height while creating more plumpness in the area. The only time that I really love boluses or large boluses is if I'm building volume, like really big volumes, like chin, cheeks, jawline. So those are the time that I would do bolus technique. Sometimes in the lips, you might do a bolus technique if you're trying to correct an asymmetry or you're trying to place a filler in specific place for specific reason. But very few of the time that I will use the bolus technique, just because one, it can create lump, and then after that, like if the filler is soft enough, when it integrates with the tissue, you might not feel the lump anymore, but it is there. But if it is needed, then you can obviously always use it. Hope this helps.